It seems the Peltz Beckham wedding drama still isn't over, with Nicola Peltz Beckham dishing more dirt on that rumored wedding dress saga with mother-in-law Victoria Beckham in a Grazia interview. The eldest Beckham sibling got married to model Peltz in April of this year, and according to insiders, some major shit went down. Sources told Page 6 in August that the build-up to the wedding was horrendous because Peltz didn't want her mum-in-law Beckham to be any part of the planning, and she wouldn't clue Victoria in on anything. They added that communication was minimal because they can't stand each other and don't talk. Then on the day of the wedding, Dumois reported that there was noticeable tension between the families. Fucking yikes. It wasn't long before the couple addressed the rumors in an interview with Variety for its latest Power of Young Hollywood issue, in which Beckham graces the cover. "I've learned they're always going to try to write stuff like that," Beckham said in response to the reports. It was rumored that some of the drama involved Peltz not wanting to wear a dress from Posh Spice's fashion label and instead chose a Valentino gown. Peltz explained that although she wanted to wear a VB gown, it simply couldn't be done. "I was going to and I really wanted to, and then a few months down the line, she realized that her atelier couldn't do it, so then I had to pick another dress," Peltz said. "She didn't say you can't wear it, I didn't say I didn't want to wear it. That's where it started, and then they ran with that." But back in 2020, it was reported that Victoria would be making Nicola's wedding dress, with a source telling The Sun, Victoria would like to keep it in the family when it comes to the gown and is thrilled Nicola has agreed. Now Peltz has elaborated further in an interview with Grazia USA. "Well, I was planning on wearing Victoria's wedding dress and I was truly so excited to be able to wear a design that my future mother-in-law created," Peltz explained. "I thought that was so beautiful and such a beautiful story." Peltz's close friend and stylist Leslie Freemer were helping design the dress, along with Peltz's mother, Claudia. "I thought, oh, this is going to be so fun. One of my best friends and my mom," Peltz explained to the publication. "We connected to start designing the dress, and then a few days went by and I didn't hear anything. Victoria called my mom and said her atelier couldn't make it. So, I spoke to my mom and Leslie, and I was like, well, unfortunately, this can't happen, so what's the next step? Interesting. Questions still remain. For example, why couldn't her atelier make it? What happened? I hope everyone is okay, seriously. I've been a fan of Valentino and their couture for so long. I was really lucky to be able to travel to the atelier to try on the dress. That's really what happened," Peltz continued. Peltz admitted it was upsetting to read about the rumors. "When I read things that say things like, I was never planning on wearing a Victoria Beckham dress or things like that, it does hurt my feelings," she explained. "I try not to let it, but it's just not the truth. It's just a bit of a bummer when you're like, oh, people think that, but it's just not true." The wedding dress rumors were only fueled by other insiders who told Page 6 that cultural differences between the two families have caused lots of tension, stemming from Peltz's billionaire investor father, Nelson Peltz. According to the insider, Peltz offered to support his daughter and son-in-law in their future business ventures. Apparently the young couple want to launch fashion and beauty lines, but for David and Victoria, it has to have some substance. "It's not just about two women, it's two families coming together," the source said, adding that Victoria and Nicola are just collateral damage. "It's pretty obvious there's an issue between the two families," the source said. "Everybody needs to find their place. They're just not quite connecting yet. Stop right now, thank you very much. Image, @Brooklyn Peltz Beckham /Getty Images.